our listeners who have never had a firsthand experience with surrogacy, because I definitely haven't. I mean, you are the closest individual I've had who's gone through the process. What does that process look like? Because obviously, you as a doctor, like you understand from a medical standpoint what pregnancy looks like, but you also kind of have some skin in the game where this other individual is dictating how that pregnancy goes. And it's like, well, you're about to give birth to my child. How does that work? What did you go through? What was it like?
Yeah, so surrogacy in general is very, very expensive. It's probably the first and most important thing you need to understand and realize is that the whole process is going to have ups and downs, and every part of it is going to require more and more money. So you want to make sure you have a good savings and that you have a very realistic idea of what it may potentially cost. With that said, my journey is actually not so traditional. Yes, it was a surrogacy, but it was actually a non-traditional surrogacy because the embryos that we utilized were actually donated to us by another couple. And so my son is not genetically related to either myself or my spouse or my partner. But our best friend, or my husband's best friend, carried for us. So we knew her really well. So we wholeheartedly trusted her. We knew she wasn't going to drink. We knew she was going to eat very well. She wasn't going to smoke, or she doesn't smoke. And so she carried the pregnancy, and we had no worries at all.